Hey everybody out there, my name is Dragnix, and this is Frozen Cortex. This is a strategy football game with robots and tackling and destruction. Well, okay, maybe a little less destruction, but these are the guys that made Frozen Synapses, the strategy shooter, and it's very similar in nature, although I think it's dumbed down a little bit because of the lack of strategy options. Now, I wasn't exactly a fan of Frozen Synapses. I thought it was a good strategy portion. It took a lot of investment, and it just didn't sync with me. And I'm getting the same feeling from Frozen Cortex, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here by playing a random league match. So, show you exactly what you can do here. So you got all these teams here. You can customize your team. There's some good customization options with stadium, with colors, what avatar, team logo, the stadium decorations, robot model, face robots, holograms, everything like that. You can really customize your team. Now, I don't really want to play the tutorial, obviously. Robot market. So each time you'll be given a bunch of robots in terms of different robots with different stats. And this looks like a shitty team that I got. Now you can buy new robots, which all have different stats: speed, intelligence, evade, block, strength, blah, 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 blah. Now, they don't do a good job in explaining all the different stats. You do have a help menu, but it doesn't do a great job in terms of really explaining what all these stats' importance is. And exactly, in particular, the green versus red here, again, doesn't do a good job of explaining. Is green good? Is red good? I'm assuming green is good. That's usually green good, red bad, green go, red stop. But I wish the game did a better job of teaching you those. They don't teach you that in the tutorial. Now, there are news portions. They simulate news during the season, which is nice. We are going to play our next game against Goldbeck Engineering. And so, Sportsbook, I can bet on my team to win or not. Or any team. It looks like I am actually favored to win this game by a little bit. So I'm not going to bet at this point. Money is used to obviously buy new robots. All right, so we are going to go in here. The load times can be a little bit ridiculous at times. And there's in particular one scenario where the load times get sort of annoying, which is waiting for the other computer coach to play. All right, we got red versus purple here, and you do have announcers here, which they do a good job of merging you into the action. Yeah, immersion, I know, but merging you into the action. All right, so it looks like am I on offense here? I believe I'm on offense. Yes, I'm gonna say I'm on offense. Here's Flying Dragons, and usually you can tell by being the person who's closest to the ball in question. So you got defense and offense. So what do? Well, first of all, if you're on offense, you obviously want to get the ball. So you take a character, you right click to move them. Now you can do that multiple times with characters. Let's see, I'm going to move Renar here. 1, 2. So he'll move here first and then here second. Let's move Odin here, but let's wait a little bit. Let's wait, make him pause for a little bit, so I can actually go to Odin and tell him to wait a period of time before moving. All right, we're gonna keep Adrian right here to block, just in case that people try to go for the ball. Now, if a person comes into the range of a person who's stationary, you see this chase zone here? Similar to these guys and their circles around them. If somebody gets into their circle, they're actually going to be able to knock them back at that point and stun them. All right, let's keep you here. I don't really want to move you because we're going to probably either pass it to you in some way. So now, before you prime your next move, you can actually play it out and see what everybody's doing. So you'll notice that this guy got delayed a little bit, and everybody else didn't really move. That's fine. We're going to prime it up. So we're going to see them also move too. Now, when you do that sort of preview, you won't see what the other team does. And now it looks like this other team is really focusing on taking up the middle. Now, I could try to pass, but the thing is that like height distance doesn't mean anything. So trying to pass here, if this guy is able to, get over very quickly, I'm going to have a problem. I may want to just pass here, but this guy sort of is in a line of sight where he could definitely intercept. So there's a lot of barriers here, and I can't throw I'll try to throw and to show you on the barrier portion. Hold on. See, I can't go over that barrier, but I can go over something like these barriers. So I could try throwing that, but there's two guys there. No, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I could try throwing here. It looks like I can't, though. I can try doing this and hoping that it's out of this guy's range. And in fact, I will do that and have him block at this point. Because you got this guy here. He's got one guy to beat. I want to say that's going to work. Hopefully this guy doesn't come in. Yeah, this guy may come and actually cause me some problems. In fact, let's see if I can... How long can I push this? Yeah, let's do that. And move him over there to catch the ball. I think he'll be able to be okay with this. Have you come over here to help with blocking, and you sort of go deeper here. Well, let's keep you back on defense just in case this doesn't work out. So we're going to play here. Okay, so he's in the range. In fact, I'm going to actually not even move him. Let's see what that does. So he's going to block at this point. Try to open up that passing lane. So there is a lot of strategy. Now, one of the problems I have with it is the lack of options. Now, Frozen Synapses did a good job of giving you a bunch of options, like a weight behind something, to stick around something, to do a strategy like, okay, move yourself that way and like be wary for people. Here there's only the movement and sort of the prediction elements. There's really not anything else, and that really does hurt the game because like it's hard to predict what the opponent's gonna do in certain cases. All right, let's prime it and see what happens. I'm probably gonna get intercepted somehow, but oh, nope, we're good. We're good. So it's in midair. It looks like we're going to be okay here. This guy didn't move, so it looks like Odin's going to be perfectly fine. Let's keep Adrian there. Let's keep Hoffman there. In fact, really, I don't really want to do anything here. In fact, I'm going to move him there, and I think that's all I'm going to do at this point. Actually, I'm going to have you move there and then go for the end zone afterward. Have it catch the ball. All right, let's see what happens. Caught it. All right, and he's right next to the end zone. Now, these portions, I could try to pick it up, but I'm not going to bother. These are going to get you extra points, like single points, but obviously I want to go for the end zone here. Now, once you choose the run, you cannot pass again, so keep that in mind because that's going to be a major factor. All right. Let's see here. And your coach, the other coach does react very, very strongly. Like, okay, that's the worst thing that could have happened. Yeah, it is. Because I'm going to go right for the end zone on you. And that's 7 points for me. There we go. And boom. Simple enough, right? So, 7-0 Flying Dragons. Now, each person has an X amount of turns in each match. And I shouldn't say each person. There are X amount of turns in each match. So, we got 8 turns until the end of overtime here. Now, defense is a little bit harder to explain because you're more about positioning and blocking off lanes, and you don't know exactly what the opponent's going to do at times. Now, he's done his turn. Okay, good. Let's do this. I'm going to have Gruber come over here. Is that Gruber? I'm sorry. I'm going to have Gruber come over here and just sort of be in the area in question. I'm going to have... Who are you? Renor? you're going to go towards the ball to cause some panic. Hoffman's going to come over here. Adrian's going to stay right here. I want him as my strong safety at this point. And Odin's going to come over here. I'm trying to position my guys to be in the best position to deal with the fact that these passing lanes. Passing is the huge portion in this. And especially once you start running, that's it. You can't do anything else. All right, they've gone very, very conservative. So they got 3 guys on the ball here. You got 1 over here. You got 2 here. Now, the thing is that I got the strong safety here, so I'm going to keep him there because that closes down this lane at this point. I'm going to have Renner keep on going here. I need Hoffman to deal with this guy because he obviously gives them a passing lane at this point. So there we go. Now, the thing is that I want to, let's see, chase. I think he will chase him because he's in the area, and same thing with Grubar. So I'm going to actually see what happens here. Oh, they actually stunned each other. You can see there. So I actually, yeah, let's just do that. And that's where I'm having problems with the game. There seems to be a lack of understanding what's going on my side, and maybe that will come in time. Okay, so he ran it. Okay, that's problematic. And nope. See, my strong safety was there to block him at that point. So he tried running it, and now I've got the ball. Now, the problem I've had with this is that now, okay, so he's out of their area, and you know what? What's your range? Okay, this is a problem. All right, but I do have Gruber here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the ball to Gruber here. And I'm going to hope that I can get the pass to Raynor here. I'm going to move Hoffman over here to try to give him another option. Because right now, Yugahura is really the problem. Because he's got a really reasonable range here. And if he even moves a little bit to block off Gruber, I could try running Gruber over this way, but it's going to be a major problem. I'm going to keep Odin there, and let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. Passed over to Gruber. All right, good. Now, he moved a little bit, and you see now I'm in trouble. Now, I can go for the pass here, which may work. The thing is that I still got Tuna to deal with. Now, how many turns ahead do I want to look? Oh, okay, no. So one of the things you got to keep in mind is the height of the field here. So what I want to do is notice that the height of these barriers here I can throw over. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take Grubar and throw it right around there. And we'll move Odin here. I know if Tuna moves, he's going to move this way to try to block the Raynor portion. And maybe if that's the case, I will run to the right. So let's see what happens with that. I will still have Hoffman move towards this way. And we're going to keep Adrian in the back here just in case things go a little bit wrong. What's your... And actually, I want to look at... Is that shyness? Slyness. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to be okay there. So let's prime again. All right, so there we go. Now... Okay, so you see, now notice what he did. He put himself into a position where he probably can intercept the pass. But I also noticed that I've got this open area over here. What's his speed? His speed isn't that good, and my speed, okay, so same speed. It's a question of, it's pass versus run at this point. I'm just going to go for the end zone. So run. I'm going to go for that end zone, and I'm going to try to have Raynor here maybe try to block. And everybody else, I'll have Gruber come over here to deal with the fact that if he gets the ball, I want to sort of block off this interception lane. And Adrian is going to move over here to try to support them at this point. So we're going to see what happens. There's a lot of strategy in terms of positioning and everything. I feel like there's something missing. It's hard to see what's going on at all times. All right, we're going to run here. Are they going to get me? Nope. He didn't go there, and thus, touchdown. So even though I wasn't on offense, and oh yeah, do some sit-ups. So simple enough. And I also, Raynor here was able to block off in terms of they really couldn't run towards him at that point. So 14-0 at this point. Pretty good start off here. Now, this opponent's doing some strange things even though it's on normal mode. I found that the AI is pretty competent and almost too competent at times because you feel like you're really frustrated in terms of the gameplay. All right, let's do one more round. Well, we only got 3 turns left, so let's just finish this off. We're going to have Hoffman here go right for the ball. Again, they've got a 4-1 defense here. I am a football fan. I am a Bears fan, unfortunately. We're going to have Raynor here open up a passing lane for... Well, we saw the passing lane did not open up the last time, so let's move him there. Adrian is going to stay here to block. Odin, we really only need to sort of like waste the time on the clock, so I'm just going to really just sort of hold back at this point. All right. What you've seen, this is a sort of a multiplayer game in my opinion. This is if you want to play your friends in a game of, you know, cat and mouse kind of game, this is the perfect game for you in this retrospect. All right, we got 3 passes remaining, 2 turns at this point. Can I pass with you? Really, all I really care about is just... yeah, let's just do that. Really, all I really care about is ending the game, so I'm just going to sort of do the equivalent of taking a knee. There we go. And we're just going to have Raynor... We're just going to have Raynor run this out because we only got 1 turn left. So, nope, we don't want him to go that way because that will give them the ball. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. Simple enough. Cannot run backwards at any point of the run. Really? Okay. There. Does that count? I did not know you couldn't run backwards. That's a little bit strange, in my opinion. All right, there we go. Up, but he tackled me right away because that was in the range. But it doesn't matter because the game is over. And that is Frozen Cortex, guys. It is not the kind of game that I normally would play. It is a good multiplayer game in my opinion, and so I do want to say that does seem to work on that retrospect. All right, this is Dragnix signing out. I hope you got an idea of what Frozen Cortex offers, and I will see you later. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have a chance, leave some feedback and comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. This is Dragnix signing off, hoping that gaming brings as much fun to you as it does for me.